purchased this really nice sharpener. It is an American sharpener. Comes packed really nice, and I keep this just to put it in. And as you can see here, you can adjust the angle of the blade from 15 to 45. It also comes with 4 different adapters to attach to your grinder. Went ahead and drilled and tapped a couple of holes. Got this part bolted down now. It's not going nowhere. Now I'll go ahead and mount this. Now let's see how it works. Make sure you take a putty knife or something and get all the debris off of your blade, or it won't balance out accurately. Make sure that you wear safety glasses because these sparks go everywhere, and if they get in your eye, they're unforgiving. And I'm going to check my angle right here and make sure this grinding blade is nice and flush with this. If it's not, I'm going to go ahead and make my adjustments right here. And as you can see with this angle, it's not lining up, so I'm going to have to make an adjustment and see just what our angle is going to be. Looks like 35 degrees is going to get it. Okay, so that's why I'm going to sharpen it at 35 degrees. I got this blade here sharpened really good. The only thing I don't like about these blades here, as you can see right here, see how close these are to where I lock it down? Well, when I sharpened this bottom one here, I actually got so close that I actually nicked my tool right here. So just be careful. Okay, now that's with the grinding wheel. Done a really good job. Just got to be careful with it. Now I'm going to go ahead and give this a try next. Now with the grinding wheel, you might want to practice a little bit on something or an old blade. But if you're really good at it and you're used to it, then you should be able to touch up your blade really good without damaging it. Now with putting this one on there, this is a 40 grit. I got to turn this piece upside down and get it started on there. Push the button in once again on the bottom right here. Get it to lock. Snug it down clockwise. Now the difference between this and a grinding wheel I can get these nicks out a lot quicker and sharpen it a lot faster. You just got to be careful. With this, it'll put an edge on it. If the blade isn't damaged really bad, you can actually put a really good edge on it with this pretty quickly. You just got to make sure this thing is actually centered, which it is. I'm staying off to the side over here to the right and doing it so that you can get a better view. But I still got some preparation to do on it. It's still not as sharp as I'd like it to be. So I'll keep on working with it. It just takes a little longer with that 40 grit. All in all, this is a pretty good jig. It keeps this blade nice and even, as you can see right here. And even with the 40 grit sandpaper disc, I was able to almost virtually get that nick out of there well enough to where I'm satisfied with it. Everything is nice and sharp. You can also sharpen bush hog blades like this one here, like right here. You just put it in there so far so it holds it down real good, and you just take it. The other blade was the right blade, this is the left blade. Now all I got to do is come up with the grinder, and now it's set up perfectly to where I can actually sharpen this blade as well. And as you can see, it puts a pretty good edge on those. I do like this sharpening setup. All you got to do is get the right angle and start sharpening. Okay, this is already set up for the right angle. And this is my sandpaper disc. It is a 40 grit. Now let's see, and also got this centered out, so you want to make sure your sandpaper or your disc is centered out to the blade. Now That's much better. As you can see, it's taking the whole width of the blade now. Okay, what I'm trying to do right now is get this gash out of here, but I'm not going to be able to. I got the blade pretty sharp, so I'm going to leave that right where it's at. Now I'll go ahead and flip it over to the other side. And it's real simple, just counterclockwise with the handle there. Flip it over. Tighten it down. Make sure you clean the grass like this one here off the blade before you balance it, or else it will throw the balance off. Now you just lower your grinder down, just let it sit there, hands free. Now I'll go ahead and take this blade off and I'll balance it and see what it looks like. There we go, that's better. And I also got the big gouge out of the side of it there. So that was a plus. Yeah, that's how you like it right there. Nice and balanced. If it's dipping to one side, then that means it's too heavy on that one side. As you can see with that gator blade, I've hit that clamp area a couple times now. Has taken the corner off and actually has gotten that little screw there. Still workable though. I like the product. It works for me and all the blades I have to sharpen. So like, comment, subscribe, share with friends. Thanks for watching.